The UK should move closer to the European Union if Donald Trump wins the 2020 US presidential election, according to a former leader of the Liberal Democrats. Sir Vince Cable told Talk Radio Britain should avoid being too close to the havoc President Trump is causing in the international trading system. He added it is common sense for the United Kingdom to become closer to Europe even without rejoining the EU being on the agenda. Sir Vince Cable said, "The key factor, something to keep our eye on, is that if Trump is re-elected, and he stands a good chance of being re-elected, will we really want to be close to the United States under his presidency for another 4 years with all havoc he is creating in the trading system and much else? Being closer to Europe, I think, would be seen as a common-sense option rather than just a political preference. I would hope the Lib Dems make the case for good relationships with Europe. Even if rejoining isn't something that is on the agenda." Earlier this week, Mr. Trump's approach to the coronavirus pandemic was praised as wonderful by an ally despite the U.S. having the highest number of cases and COVID-19 related deaths in the world. Donald Trump's senior legal advisor, Jenna Ellis, told BBC Newsnight the U.S. president stepped in to stop what would have been a disastrous response to the coronavirus pandemic. Ms. Ellis also slammed Joe Biden and the Democrats' response to the pandemic in cities they have leadership over such as New York. Ms. Ellis said, "The unfortunate reality of the coronavirus across the world is that, yes, there were lives that were lost. If you look at the facts and you look at the data, President Trump stepped in right away with a wonderful response. In fact, everything that Joe Biden claims he would have done was about a month later than what President Trump actually did. So when Joe Biden was claiming that if President Trump had acted 2 weeks earlier, that 2 weeks Joe Biden was actually out on the campaign trail. He didn't cease any sort of campaigning or anything in terms of response.